What would you say for people who want to get into collecting, let's say as both a hobby and an investment? Is it worth it for people to buy like PSA 7s and 6s and 8s, or is it worth it to save up and get one good like PSA 10 instead of a whole bunch of 7s?
The 10s have escalated so much that it really is out of reach. For the majority of people, those are really out of reach. And with that being the case, they're going to be liking the 9s and getting the 9s. The 9s are getting scarce. Then they're going to be liking the 8s. I like, as an investment opportunity, I like the lower graded ones, the 6s, 7s, and 8s, because eventually those higher grades are going to fade out. They're going to disappear. People are going to get them in their collections like me and not release them, not give them up. So I like the idea of premium cards like these in lower grades very much.
So you think that would be a good investment?
I do.
But now, you're saying if someone had the money to buy a higher grade, to go with the highest grade you could afford, because it's that curve, the higher the grade, all of a sudden it rises exponentially.
Yes. Yeah. Let's just say money isn't as much of an issue, then I would go with the higher graded cards.
Okay.
Yes, I would, because anytime you look at a graph of value changes in that, you see the middle grades going up a little bit, and if you see spikes, it's always those PSA 10s that show the spike.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and I wanted to ask you something, if I could.
Oh yeah, anything, whatever you want.
Because I was thinking, let me grab one of these.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, for investment opportunities, of course, we know each other. I know that you have rental properties and stuff like that. You in Los Angeles, or they might be more, I don't know, but say a $750,000 home, you can buy, fix it up a little bit, do your $50,000 thing, and then rent it out and all that. Or you can buy for that exact same $750,000 this. Instead of a house, you're buying this slab, this card. Obviously, upkeep and everything is different. I know that's probably all shooting through your head, right? In that, what do you think investment-wise? Because a lot of what you do is for investment.
This
is an investment, and yet equal value today.
Yeah.
If they were equal value today, how do you feel about that? What would you think?
It's tough, because I feel like with the investment property, you're guaranteed a certain ROI on that. You could go in and see, okay, see all these houses are selling at this price. I know if I put $50,000 in, I could come out with $100,000 equity. It's going to rent for this price. I'm making this month. It's guaranteed when done right. There's very little risk. With this, the issue that I see with this compared to rental property is that you're not guaranteed income. And it's hard to leverage this, and it's hard to borrow against this. It's hard to go to this card to the bank and say, I want to borrow $300,000. I want to do a cash out refinance so I can go move my money around. This is a lot more illiquid.
Good point. Yes.
That's the biggest difference I see. This is really interesting to me because I feel like you could make more money, I think, with Pokemon, but it's just the risk. You take the risk that you're not going to be able to replace your income from this. It's kind of it reminds. I don't want to compare it to Bitcoin, let's just say, but it's similar in that you can't borrow against it,
right?
And you're going into it with the expectation that someone else is going to pay more. Now, I think with this, just the rarity alone is worth something. It's just that's it's giving up something guaranteed for something that has the potential of outperforming anything else.
I see. So it's because it's a little bit or quite a bit more speculative.
Yes.
That takes away from some of the current value of it.
Yes. From a utility standpoint, it's hard to go to the bank and say, I want to pull a credit line from this and then buy stocks.
You couldn't do that at a bank.
It's just get an appraisal done, and within a week, they give you a credit line. Or with stocks, it's instant.
Right.
They'll just say, what's your portfolio value? They have a calculation of stocks. Okay, we'll lend you $1 million.
Right.
So with this, it's harder.
Would you say that also with most collectibles?
Yes.
So
I don't think it's just
not just Pokemon. You think that's collectibles in general?
In general. But I think
artwork.
Same thing.
Got you.
Yeah, same thing. What was I just about to say? Reminds me of in Dubai, low license plates. Like if you get a license plate that just says 3 or 2 or 7, you're selling for millions of dollars now.
Okay.
Yeah. Low digit license plates in Dubai. That's the ultimate sign of wealth is when someone has a low digit license plate because they had to pay top dollar for that.
Very interesting.
Yeah.